Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wheels from West to East, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make beef Giuvech. Now first of all, what is Giuvech? Giuvech is a term that we use in Bulgarian kitchen. It's usually used to describe a dish which consists of a meat part, so you get some kind of meat, usually pork or beef, and it's usually accompanied by some sort of vegetables in various forms. Normally this kind of dish is prepared in a large clay cooking pot, which is then used in the oven, but as you will see in this video, there are exceptions, sorry, and with this one, which is done in a normal regular cooking pot on the oven with a side dish of a puree, which I'll show you how to make as well. So this is what you get. Hope you like it, and see you in a bit. So as always, I'm gonna start with the ingredients that you'll need for this recipe. For this recipe, it has two parts. One is the major part, the main part with the meat, and the other is gonna be a eggplant puree. So first of all, you're gonna need a big cooking pot like this with a cover and some oil. Put some oil in it. So next, for the main part, you need beef, butter, flour, tomatoes, beef stock, some dry white wine, an onion, salt and pepper. And for the puree part, you need an eggplant or two, depending on how much you're gonna make, some more flour, milk, fresh cow milk, and some more butter. So this is for ingredients. I'm gonna start preparing everything now, and I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna cut the meat in small cubes. So don't make them too small nor too big, just something like that. And just cut all your meat in small pieces like that. Okay, so the meat's ready. Next, I'm gonna cook the onion. Always cut it second because it's better for you. And this is a good time to start preheating your oil, because cutting an onion doesn't take all that much time. So just cut it in small pieces like that, and then we're gonna put everything in the cooking pot together for a couple of minutes. So see you in just a couple of seconds. Okay, the onion's ready too, and now it's time to put it in the cooking pot together with the meat. Okay, it's time to start cooking the meat now and the onion. So here's the preheated oil. First of all, I'm gonna add the onion, and just leave it there for a couple of seconds, like almost a minute, until it gets a little bit golden. Just leave it real quick. And then once this is done, I'm gonna add the meat as well. Okay, I think that should do it. So now I'm gonna add the meat and leave it there without stirring it for 2-3 minutes for it to start cooking. Just spread it well on the bottom and leave it there for a couple of minutes. Alright, so a couple of minutes have passed. Now first thing you do is lower the heat to medium heat, and then you can stir well the meat. Add salt to taste. Stir it some more, and put the cover on. It has to cook like this for about 20 to 30 minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna start preparing the puree. So I'm gonna show you what to do next. Just now. So for the first part of the second part, you take your eggplant, you cut the green part of it, which you won't eat. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, or that should be about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So preheat it and take a fork and pierce the eggplant a couple of times. And once this is done, you just take it and put it in the preheated oven for it to bake for about 20 to 30 minutes, yeah. Like that. So this is the first part, then we're gonna make the puree from it. And we're back. The first part of the cooking should be ready by now. So now what I'm gonna do is just add the rest of the ingredients for the meat part of the dish. So yeah, everything looks fine here. There's still a little bit of liquid, but that's fine. So now just take everything that we've prepared previously. So the stock, wine, tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes as well, just gotta cut them in very small pieces for this, or you can use the canned tomatoes like I do. So, and the flour. So add everything in the pot and mix it. Oh, it's the eggplant which is now ready. I'm gonna stop it for now, and I'm gonna take care of this in a bit. So yeah, this is the first part. Now the second part is gonna start, which is gonna be quite long. You have to leave it for some 45 to 50, maybe 60 minutes. Basically what you want is your meat to be very soft, so you can use a fork to try and pick it and see if it goes in smooth. It should be fine. So keep an eye on it, don't let it burn. So yeah, but it will be quite a while, so count at least 45 minutes. So just leave it like that on medium heat, not too strong, and keep an eye on it, check it every now and then. And now I'm gonna take care of the eggplant. Okay, so I've taken out the eggplant from the oven. As you can see, it's all baked now. What we have to do now is peel it, but obviously we can't because it's extremely hot. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna come back to it when it's touchable so that I can peel it properly. So here I am peeling off the eggplant. So once this is done, I'm gonna mash it in another little pan. So this should do it. You see, once it's well baked, it should come off nicely. It's still very hot, but I'm gonna try and mash it now. If you got a mortar, you can do it with that. Just don't do it with a mixer because it winds up too fine. So the mashing part is almost ready. Now what's left is to put it back on the fire for a little bit and terminate this part of the puree, which should be done very soon. And then what's left is just to wait for the meat to be done. Right, time to finish the puree. So add the butter. to a flat bottom pan, let it melt. And add the flour in. Now the key here is to never stop stirring, because otherwise it's going to burn. So add the flour, and stir it. It will become a little bit harder, thicker I mean. And once it starts to get golden browny like this, never stop stirring it, and just add the mashed eggplant. Alright, keep stirring it. Lower the heat a little bit, but keep it high. I need this to fry basically. Now you can add some salt. Small, just salt to taste. And last part of this part is the milk. So add the milk cold, keep it cold, and stir it well. So keep stirring it all the time until it gets thicker and like a puree. Once this is done, we're just gonna add some final spices, and this will be it for this part. In the meantime, you can see the rest of the food, which is still cooking here. Make sure to check on it every now and then, see if the meat is okay. There's still some liquid in, and if there's too much liquid, you should probably augment the heat a little bit. So yeah, this is for this part. See you in a couple of minutes, just more seconds, to see the end of the puree. So the puree is now basically ready. It should look like that. Now if you want to, you can season it a little bit more, which I suggest you do, by using parsley. I'm using frozen, you can use fresh one if you have. So add your parsley and some black pepper. Just add as much as you want to your taste, and mix it all well together. Right about now the meat cooking should be almost done for you as well. Should be maybe some 10 minutes left or so. And if you've picked some good meat, it should be well soft by now as well, so probably no need to keep it cooking too long. So this part of the dish is now ready. Just put it to the side and wait for the next part to end, and it will be basically over. We just gotta add the butter to the meat, but this only takes a couple of seconds. So yeah, this is now done. We're gonna use this as a cover and put the meat on top of it. You'll see about this. So yeah, see you in maybe 5 minutes. Okay guys, the meat is now ready. So one final thing left, just add the other part of the butter that you've prepared earlier. Let it melt, and that's it for the meat part. Okay, so both parts of the dish are now ready. As you can see, this is the main part with the meat. You get some sauce with it, and also the puree. So that's it. Hope you like it, and see you soon on What's to Eat.